In a small, forgotten town, a rumor circulated about the old well at the edge of the woods. Locals whispered that it was cursed, that those who peered into its depths would never return. Ignoring the tales, a curious teenager named Mark decided to investigate one night. Fueled by a mix of bravado and skepticism, with a flashlight in hand, he trudged through the underbrush, the moonlight barely breaking through the trees. The well loomed before him, ancient stones covered in moss, the opening dark and foreboding. He leaned over the edge, peering into the inky blackness, and called out, "Is anyone there?" A chilling silence enveloped him, and just as he was about to turn back, he heard a faint whisper rise from the depths. "Help me, please." Mark's heart raced. He could have sworn he heard a child's voice. "Hello, who's down there?" he shouted, leaning further in. The whisper came again, more urgent this time. "Help me, I'm scared." Without thinking, he grabbed a thick rope he'd brought along and tied it around his waist, preparing to lower himself into the well. "Hold on, I'm coming," he called, and before he could change his mind, he descended into the darkness. As he reached the bottom, his flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the stone walls. The voice continued to plead, and Mark scanned the area but found no one. Confused, he followed the sound, moving deeper into the cramped space. Suddenly, his flashlight went out, plunging him into complete darkness. Panic surged through him as he fumbled for his rope, but it had slipped from his waist. Desperate, he called out, "Hello, where are you?" The voice responded, now sounding closer, more sinister. "I'm right here with you." Mark froze. A chill crept up his spine as he felt something brush against his arm. "Who's there?" he demanded, but there was no answer. The voice began to laugh softly, echoing off the walls, sending waves of terror through him. With no way to climb back up, Mark felt around the damp walls, his fingers brushing against something cold and smooth. It was a small, twisted shape what looked like a child's hand. He recoiled, his breath quickening. "Let me go," he shouted, panicking. "I don't want to be here." The laughter grew louder, surrounding him, as the hand tightened its grip around his wrist. "You wanted to help," the voice taunted, now sounding like a chorus of whispers. "You'll never leave." As the darkness closed in around him, Mark realized too late that the well was not merely a trap. It was a portal, feeding on the curiosity of those brave enough to seek what lay beneath. The whispers turned to screams as he was dragged deeper into the abyss, and the townsfolk above would never know what became of him. The well had claimed another soul,